All right, GoThermals.com here with assistants Jess Horsley and Bailey Hughes of the men's and women's track and field teams. About to start the track season. Cross country kids get about 2 weeks off from nationals and back at it. But we're here. Indoor track season starts tomorrow. Head to Mines for kind of a rare dual meet with Colorado Mines, and the next week head back to Golden for a full-on let's get this thing started meet. Bailey, let's just talk with you. What are the expectations of kind of the track kids? Especially the distance kids coming out such a great performance at cross country nationals.
First, it's kind of split for some of our kids. They're hoping just to go and get their auto qualifier in, so then they're kind of good, can just train the rest of the season. And then we have a lot of new freshmen this year, especially on the women's side. So just kind of introducing them to what college track is and kind of letting them get a feel for their first meet. And so it's kind of, some of our kids are hoping to go hit a big one, and some are just kind of putting their toe in the water. So should be good across the board though.
It's first action for the field athletes and throws. What kind of expectations do you have for them this early season?
I mean, at this point, it's such a long build up to right now that some of these kids are just itching to get in, so it'll be pretty exciting to see where we're at right now, and we taper them for this meet, so it'll be really exciting.
Bailey, you mentioned some are going to get that mark. Kind of who are those people that are ready to go now, and then maybe just name a couple of those younger kids or freshmen that you're excited just to see run for the first time.
One that we're kind of hoping, Thomas Staines, who actually didn't run cross country at nationals, so he's kind of all tapered down, hopefully going to go hit a big one. And then some of our distance guys coming back from nationals, just kind of see, like you said, with a limited amount of time off, kind of hopefully hit a big one. We had our All-Americans, Marcelo, Alec, Paul, they're all going to be racing. So kind of see where we're at there, and then hopefully hit a big one. And then kind of, we just have a lot of new freshmen. So Hannah Cochin, Kiana Casillas will be running. Just kind of see where they're at and kind of get a feel for track. So it'll be good.
Same question for you, Jess.
I think, in the jumps we have Ron Sweeten and Lauren Fairchild, who should be able to pop a big one out there this weekend, and Mines is probably one of the best places to jump. And then we had a new addition of Angelique Urenda, who sat a year out, but she looks strong right now, and she's in the pole vault and the high jump, so she'll be a big addition to the team. And then Nicole Podlacha and Jenna McKinley have worked their butts off, so I'm excited to see what they can do.
I was actually just going to follow up with that. I see Jenna and Nicole out at the throws pit every single day working on something. They're juniors, they've been around, they know. What are your expectations for them this year?
Well, they're actually both sophomores for the indoor season, but and a lot of it they've done on their own, a lot of drills that they've done on their own, but they both want to contribute to the team and get to the national meet, so they're super driven, and it's really fun to just kind of watch and see what they're doing.
I think, if I remember correctly, the indoor championships is at Mines this year?
For conference.
For conference. So going to Mines early like you do, and then I think you go there again in January, I believe, or February. How important is that, just getting some familiarity with the track? I mean, the returners know that track. You guys have been up there a lot, but how important is that when you kind of do your scheduling?
Really important, especially for, since it's an undersized track, it kind of takes a while for the 400 and the 800, the 200, to kind of understand how to make those turns and stay in your lane. So it's really important for the track athletes to kind of get a feel for it. And just like Jess was saying, the jumps the
and
runway,
throws they're fast.
They are.
And I think them getting used to it being a smaller track, because it gets pretty chaotic, is pretty important too, because there's people everywhere, so it's a little different, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Ladies, thank you so much for taking some time today and getting us excited for the track season, and best of luck.
Thank you.